Okay, hi you guys. I am having delays on getting this new moon in Leo video out. I've tried to start it and restart it several times. I mean, are my cards not symptomatic of the Mercury retrograde station direct wobble? Because this new moon, Mercury went direct, meaning it is no longer seeming to go backwards. It stations, kind of like that point where you flip and go the other direction. So it stations direct. And when it stations direct right now, it's at 23 degrees Cancer, sitting on Donald's Saturn. And that has got to be irritating him so much because his ruling planet is Mercury as a Gemini. And here it is sitting on top of that wall, that fortress he has built to protect his money. Because Saturn leads his Venus, income, money, in his horoscope. So as Saturn goes along its day, Donald knows that he has a fortress built up before his Venus and knows that no one can touch his money. Well, now his ruling planet is helping to chip away at that wall. But I am having a really hard time doing this Leo new moon video. I just might only do the Tarotoscope, even though there's an abundance of things to talk about. But right now, I have not read on this yet, but here we go. Donald announces another $300 billion in Chinese good tariffs, which are not good for the United States. It's awesome for Russia and China. These tariffs, I'm waiting for someone to come out and say, hey, this is hurting our country. Did you know that the United States slipped from number 1 to number 3 in terms of, I forget the marker they were using, in GDP or economic power? Slipped from number 1 to number 3 under Donald Trump with these stupid tariffs. What does he do? Has more tariffs today. Our farmers, I wish we could get to them. They're hurting badly. You know who's growing China's soy now? Is Russia. Russia is growing Chinese wheat. And now Brazil, who is also moving their embassy to Jerusalem, Brazil is now producing, I don't know if it's soy or wheat for China as well. There's a power play that was made in Brazil. He is part of that Six Wands mob and whatever's going on in Venezuela. You know, Mike Pompeo has worked with him. Same with stuff going on in Colombia. I mean, this is really a rogue crew that we have. So, Tarot, I want to know, what the heck? Why is Donald doing tariffs? Tell us. For what reason is Donald doing the tariffs? The ideas and why? I bet you guys know exactly where this is going, but let's have the tarot tell us. Cut my deck. On the bottom we have 20. This is judgment. Everyone rise up. I don't know if this is because Donald's facing well, Donald is probably facing judgment from Putin. Xi Jinping. Xi does not like Donald at all. At all. What do we have here? The Knight of Wands. So, Knight of Wands, who's doing who a favor? Who is taking action to rescue? Donald says he's taking action to rescue our economy. We all know that's not, he is taking action to rescue someone. And who is that? He's covered in? Oh, the Lovers. Putin. Oops. Oh my goodness. My cards. Let me put these back. The challenges with his tariffs. The Seven of Cups is trying to sell them, tell everybody what it is. It's all the gaslighting and lies. The challenge is trying to sell the tariffs. At the base of this is The High Priestess looks like a Six Swans mob. Secret up. Secrets, secrets, secrets. What's crowning this is the Seven of Wands. Being embattled, but having the upper hand. Controlling the dialogue. Having the upper hand with fighting. Who has the upper hand in fighting? Is it Donald? Is it Putin? This might be Putin, you know, whacking at Donald. In the past, oh. The King of Cups, that's Putin. Putin is directing our tariffs. In the future, we have what's to come, the King of Wands. King of Wands, who is this? Is this angry Putin? Is this Schiff? Oh my gosh, this is Adam Schiff in a very big way. He is pissed. That's interesting because he is the chairman of the House Select Intel Committee. So intelligence is on this. How do we see Donald? 10 of Wands. This is his debt to Putin. Look at him. He's carrying all the burdens. There's Putin up in the castle. All of Donald's burdens. That's how we see him. And his burden is having the 2016 election rigged. That's his blackmail. The environment is 3 of Wands. Why am I having a blank on 3 of Wands right now? 1, 2, oh. So the environment, yeah. So 3 of Wands. That looks very 3 of Cupsy to me. But, oh, okay. So the hope of these tariffs are scary. 5 of Wands. It is to have all this chaos with our economy. The fear with the tariffs. The Knight of Cups. Oh, see, Knight of Cups, this is Donald when he's trying to negotiate and make deals behind the scenes. Donald's fear is his negotiations suck. And they do. And people are going to figure that out. What's to come? Or ideally, Donald wants to fall in love with Putin and be best friends. He's probably hoping it's enough. It will never be enough for Putin. What's to come? The Knight of Wands. Probably more tariffs for Putin, more offers for Putin, more action for Putin. Is this more action for Putin? Yes, this is more for Putin. Okay, what do we have here? King of Pentacles, Donald. Judgment. Unbelievable. There is a lot of work going on behind the scenes. It's the August recess, and I'm sure Donald's taking advantage of that. So, because nobody's around to keep him accountable. And the full moon in Cancer Capricorn promised he'd be even crazier. So I have felt like there's been kind of like a last smash and grab, so to speak, trying to take what they can and go. I saw that with Rebecca Mercer and her heist. and also recently with the ambassador had to Slovenia, had that feeling of let's just take as much as we can get and go. They know stuff is on the horizon. Okay, thanks. Oh, I am going to piggyback onto this. I was doing a check-in with Director Ray, and it's good. That'll make you feel a little bit better than this. Okay, thanks, you guys.